Hello, hello. Can everybody
Hello?
hear me? Hello?
Birth to Mr.
Mr. Gooo is here. Hello.
Lil N is
What's up?
present.
What's up, everybody? How's it going out there? I see there's people piling in. That's great. 27 people. Good to see everybody.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you very much for coming by after hanging out with the RC Air Marshal, educating us on all the safe goodness and Spectrum stuff. Always an entertaining show. So, I don't know if you guys knew anything about the issues I was having getting my Mig-29 from FedEx, but it's finally arrived. And that's what we're going to be going over tonight. I'm going to try to set up some stuff. So I'm going to turn the cam on. It's not going to be looking at my ugly mug. It's going to be looking at the plane. So here we go. So this is it. I got the receiver set up, already put in there. It's a Lemon RX 7 channel. There's Nate. Everybody say hi to Nate.
Okay, what's up, everybody? 30 people.
30. Oh wow, cool. Already.
Now that Mig is cool. Now what you guys don't know is Ray knows his FMS black market people, and there's rumors that there is a 70mm Mig coming out. Now Lil N might have to have one of those.
That's not black market either. It's something that somebody posted. They posted it on the group. I wouldn't have seen it. They posted it on one of the Facebook.
What's that guy's name that flies the ball? Is like the FMS black market dealer.
Well, I don't know.
It's like Sharon's the HSD black market dealer. That's how Frank got it.
Yeah. So I don't know. What I do know is that yes, there is another FMS thing out there. It
is going to be a dual one arrow. It's going to be twin 70.
Twin 70s.
If it's like SU30 size,
it is the SU30 size. It's a 70mm twin. So I don't have all the details, but I will soon. What's up, Jeff's Custom RC? So we got 32 people. I haven't done the rundown to see who all's in there. What's up?
35. A lot of
35. Damn, lots of people.
Because they'll tell you one thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely get that one because that Arrows one just hasn't done it for me at least.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure I'll probably think different when I buy it.
If that one's coming out, then I'll just have to get that too. That's just all there is to it. Simple as that. So let me do a little rundown of all the people that were nice enough to come by and say howdy. So Mike SSI, Matthew Shalofsky, Dana's RC, the RC Air Marshal, of course, Jermaine Spencer, George Watts, William Regita, Mike Keller. How you do, my friend?
But Mike, oh, you saw that video finally.
Who else? I'm still going down the list here. Top Dog RC, Ramsey Glass. How you doing, my friend? Barry Campbell, Paul McNeil, Victor Shamulus. Thank you for coming by.
Shamulus.
Who is War Apt? I don't know who that is, but thank you for coming by. Couple new people in there. Hi guys. Who's that? GW Roland.
What's up, Jeff? Jeff's Custom.
AZ Desert Jets. EQRC. Jeff's Custom. So yeah, RC Waz dude. Randy Huffins.
Yes.
So if I miss anybody, we'll still call you out. Harry Funderwhite.
What's up, Wild Bill?
RC. RCU next Tuesday. That's hilarious. JCV67, Wild Bill.
200 driver.
Joseph Youngblood. Yeah, cool. Thank you for coming, guys. I
37.
tried to post this out a couple places, so a few of you have shown up. Thank you, guys. So, as you can see, right in front of me here, I've got the Mig-29. I have gotten most of the setup done, not all of it, so I'll do some of it here on screen. But I'll take a little bit of adjusting because I don't have a whole bunch of camera angles. I was going to use my phone for one, but it's too complicated. Not going to mess with it.
That didn't sound good.
But no.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to use this.
Drop your link, Jeff Custom. Let's get you to 1,000.
Yeah, you need to get him over 1,000. I've already subbed
Mr. Goo needs
my 2 accounts.
52 more.
How many?
You need 52 more. You're at 908. Wait,
I am?
92 more. I'm stupid.
92 more. I was going to say, what the hell?
Yeah, I can't.
I didn't yell. I didn't yell at you enough at the field. If you guys haven't seen those videos we posted some really comical crap that's today.
Oh my God.
The 3 P51 videos that I did today.
I was dying. And speaking of P51, that Mustang's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
that Mustang
is
is
pretty
very
awesome.
That thing, it totally blew me away. Because like I knew
also
what?
Guys, RC Air Marshal, he is up and gone crazy on getting to 1,000. He's already there, but you should check him out anyway because he's got a whole bunch of info to help everybody out with all the Spectrum goodies.
Yeah, his Spectrum
so
stuff really
check him out too. If you want to learn how to do Spectrum stuff and programming for receivers and all that other stuff, don't go to Spectrum. Go to Air Marshal. He's the only one who makes sense of it.
I mean, I don't work with gyros and stuff. I mean, the only time I ever have a gyro is like the Mustang. It comes with it. But I watch like Spectrums and I watch Air Marshal. Air Marshal like breaks it down better. I'm not saying it to be a fanboy. I'm being serious.
No, he's dead serious because RC Air Marshal's good at it. He makes more sense of it. So.
No, but that Mustang, guys. If you've ever like debated on that Mustang, I just get it. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
And like I've seen videos of it, and I was like, oh, it's gonna fly good, but the ground handling sucks on it. Well, I'll tell you one thing: it doesn't. You just gotta know how to fly a warbird. And why is my face huge now?
There you go. I'm just messing with stuff. That's better.
Yeah. So if you've watched videos, like I'm sorry, just don't go off those. If you know how to fly a warbird, it's the ground handling is fine on that plane. The trend I've seen is too much flaps and power being chopped on fine. No. It's a bad combo.
No, you need power all the way to the ground.
I barely use the flaps, if at all. And yeah. And if I've seen videos where people are like doing like drooped flaps and chopping the power. It's just no. If you know, it's easy. It's that. I mean, Ray, you saw me land that thing. That landing was fine. It was easy.
Yeah, and then the key to it is not to use a whole bunch of flaps.
No,
and you have to use power. You have to use power.
That Mustang, very little flaps, and you don't come in with no power and a high approach. You come in on a low approach with power.
Right, with power, and then just use that power to control use the power to control your sync rate, and you'll be good.
Yeah, and there's no flare either. You don't flare a warbird.
Nope, never. It'll make you bounce.
Unless it's a tricycle gear.
Yeah, and now you don't really flare it, but you fly it to the ground until the elevator.
I mean, you add like a little bit of back pressure just to let the wheel touch, but you don't like flare. There's no 3-point because what's going to happen is you go to 3-point, especially with the Mustang, since the tires aren't the softest, it'll bounce.
Bounces right back.
And what I've seen is people that plane has a lot of P factor, and the bad combo is you bounce, punch it, and it torques over.
And it torques over on you.
That's how people die in the real Mustangs because they botch the landing, they punch it, and then the real Mustang has so much torque, it'll flip and burn.
It'll flip the plane over. Yep. It will kill you.
Because I've flown in a Mustang and I know the torque. Because when I flew, I watched the rudder pedals, and my pilot that took me for a ride, he hit the throttle, he was like almost full right rudder.
Wow.
Yeah,
Physical looks like the who is that? RC Informer's showing up.
Hey, what's
Thank
up?
you for coming by, sir.
Oh yeah, so RC Informer, I know he's got some content coming on that Mustang later because I've seen some of his videos and I've seen a box with the Mustang on it. So
there we go.
he knows how to fly, so I can't wait to watch those videos.
GB, what's happening?
What's up, GB?
Hamilton's Hangar, what's up?
Yeah.
So guys, as you can see, I've got the Mig-29 sitting there. I was going to do some setup on it. What I like the most about this plane so far is that the ailerons, flaps, and rudders were pretty much centered. The only thing I have to fiddle with right now is the elevators. So what's up, Pilot Ryan?
Pilot Ryan.
So
I was laughing my ass off the other night when he was calling me out on Instagram. I feel so bad because that my account got hacked. And when
you were sending him crap, but like, not knowing it.
Yeah, like Randy had the same thing. Like when you get hacked, I don't know what it is. It'll like send like just these weird ass messages to random people. Because like I got a bunch of messages people saying, "Why the hell are you saying that crap?" And I'm like, I didn't say shit to you. Like, what the hell?
I didn't send anything. Yeah,
I didn't send anything to you. Yeah, and he's like, Nate, we got to talk about something. And I'm like, what the hell? He's like, on Instagram, I had to block your Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I do? What's up, Ricky?
Ricky Thrower's here too. What's up, man? So, yeah, let's get started on this MiG. So anyway, the everything for the most part was already set up. The only thing that I dislike is the fact that they didn't put the I have to set the elevators now, or stabilators, whatever you call it, because those weren't done right. But I have the gyro in there. I have the Laminar X7 channel with stabilizer. The easiest thing for me to do with that plane is just to, well, with any planes, if I've set up something that's pretty simple, I'll just copy it and put it into another as a new model. You're smiling. What's going on? Nate has a potty mouth. The Navy's hiring you. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, we were in rare form that day. That was funny.
Dennis Farley.
So yeah, hey Dennis Farley. So I've got it. I transferred everything over from. I took the Hawk, believe it or not, because that was a pretty easy setup. I just transferred that to a new model, zeroed all the sub trims, but everything's already set up that way.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, so everything's already zeroed, and I already have it all set up. So all I have to do is hit the dip switches to make sure things are right. And I was going to do that on live here so we could get this thing going. So I'm going to get over there and start fiddling with it. And I can't really look at the chat while I'm doing this. So Nate, let me know what's going on. I'll have chat on my phone, I think. But let me go over there and start working.
Pointing out how sweet this plane is, and it's very sweet. This is the new high performance. Man, it's great.
The Hornet?
Yes, the Hornet. Dave's RC, what's going on?
What's up, Dave?
Oh, yeah, so Air Marshal was talking about, Hamilton. I've had the Hornet for, like, what, a couple weeks now, 2-3 weeks. It's great. I have, like, 25 flights on it now. The new high performance, man, it screams, and they, like, changed the elevator and shit, so there's no problem with it. They changed the servos. But, yeah. Dave Marshall was talking about the Zoom session he's going to do. Oh, man, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'll for sure head over to that one if I can.
For sure joining those Zoom calls.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was just called back into work, so my vacation is over. My COVID vacation is over. But, so hopefully I'll be able to partake in the Zoom craziness.
Me and Dave will have to talk about ice cream sandwiches on the Zoom call.
So, I've got the plane here I'm fiddling with. See if I can get it plugged in and turned on. Might be loud noises. Sorry if there are.
Jesus, Velcro ear rape.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty loud.
David Martingraph, what's up? Yes, Dave. Ice cream sandwiches.
Sandwich?
Sandwiches?
Ice cream sandwich?
No half sandwiches.
Sandwich? No, because Dave will throw a fit.
Dave will throw a fit if you have a half ice cream sandwich. Oh, shit. Ooh, different chime, huh?
Yep, it's different. So, we've got to set some things here.
Top, like staying on for that ain't right.
That's the way it is. It stays on. So
Lil N gonna have to change that one for you, right?
we're gonna have to go to. I don't think there is a way to do it. I don't care if it stays on. That's fine with me.
You'll know I'll figure out a way.
Let's go to servo set because I've got some things reversed.
Yeah, if you've got a high scratch, if you're eating the half ice cream sandwich, you're doing something wrong, people. Trust me.
Yeah. So
the one thing I miss about school is my last period class. She had like a fridge in there with food, and you could eat anything you want, and she had like a box of ice cream sandwiches. You bet I ate all of them.
the aileron's off. Let's get the. Let's see here. Okay. So I have to figure out how to get the tail set up too on this thing. So rudder's right. Elevator's right, but I have to do some adjusting there. Now, one thing I don't know, I have to look at the videos again. RC Informer, if you're still here, do you remember having any
takeoff flaps
or Pilot Ryan?
Flaps up.
Do you guys remember having
Takeoff flaps.
any elevator compensation with
I would think
the flaps?
I would think it would probably be up elevator.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, RC
Probably up if there was any.
RC Informer says none.
None. Okay, cool. And now what about the neutral position? Is there any neutral position?
Probably a little bit of up. Oh yeah, LJ Hobby Life's here. He has one too.
Oh, okay. LJ Hobby Life's there too. So, what's the neutral position? Do you guys know?
Josh,
Because
much up elevator.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have to watch the videos again. I'm just gonna level it for now, though.
Air Marshal says 2 to 3 millimeters of up elevator measured from the leading edge. Just lined up mine with the fairing on the fuselage.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll line it up with what's there, and then I'll.
With a plane like that, I usually just put just some or more. Like with the F-18, I just kind of put it where I thought, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Same thing with.
So, but I'm gonna go off of what the guys who've flown it have said. I'll just let's hope that stays in. Strap this down. Sorry for the bumps. All right, flip it over. I might try something a little different with the with these. We'll see.
Ray's got his own idea for the gear.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go off of what everyone else has done too. I don't have a ball link remover. Shit. I want to break it.
Just undo the screw in there. I just take the screw out from the middle and just move it that way.
Yeah, well, it's on the inside. It's in
wow.
here. I can't do it from the outside. So I have to do it a different way. But we're gonna get this worked out either way. And Randy, thanks for pumping getting me over subs. Appreciate it. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, Mr. Shamulus just got the A10. I saw his premiere on. I saw his premiere on assembly. You'll like
So
that
you got a plane.
You'll like that plane.
You got
It's a fun little plane.
He got a plane carrier too. So there we go. It's off. He got himself a nice new plane carrier. Caravan.
Oh, we got a caravan. Nice.
Yeah. All right. So I got that popped off.
Yeah. So I don't know what it is with A10. People have been having motor problems. I saw that, Shane, so I'm gonna watch that after. I don't.
One of those.
I've flown mine probably almost 30 times now, and the motors sound fine. So I'm thinking maybe it was just a bad batch for people, or
maybe you just barely missed it.
Because I know our buddy Brandon talks here. He's already gone through like 3 motors.
Yeah, there's a couple other people who have too. I think Hamilton did.
Hamilton had a bad ESC. Lee Davison was talking about motors. Mine works fine, and I've flown. You've seen me fly it. I've flown the shit out of it. I'm like full throttle almost the whole time.
Yeah. Yep. All good.
I don't know. Yes, Dave, they are great packs. I love the HRBs. I fly them if the jet can handle the 6,000 pack. If it can fit, that's all I fly with. I fly almost all my jets with 6,000s, except for the few that you have to fly with smaller batteries.
Yep.
T-33 shines the most with the 6,000, and it screams with that pack.
That's good. So the F-18 you're flying on that too, right?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. One of these lights aren't working. Wonder why.
I'll
figure that out. I didn't plug it in because they have these little plugs plug in.
I would think they use the FMS lights, so they just wire it in with the aileron. So that's how it is on the SU-30. They just wire into the aileron for the power.
3 different things, so I'll have to go through and check because there are 3 different. The 3 different lights are
too with the A10, so I don't know.
Cool. Okay. So that one is set up. Let's get the other side.
Deuces, was yours an earlier one? Like, did you get it when it first came out? Because I've learned my lessons with that. I don't ever buy. I don't really tend to buy planes on the first batch. Like this F-18, when they first came out, they were having problems, and now they re-released it with the high performance, and it's good now. I haven't had any issues. What's up, nerd Steve? Well, that's Steve from Livermore. Oh, yeah, that's right, Deuce. You won that one from Dave.
So, hey, guys, something else to note. This elevator servo's loose. It's moving all over the place. I need to check the other one.
I think it might just be a bad batch of them.
I'll have to check and see because it's loose. The whole thing's moving.
Yeah, Air Marshal, that Ultimate looks cool, but, man, it's like, really? I want something cool.
It's kind of the same thing they've made before, isn't it?
It's like every Horizon plane. It's like a re-release of something. The last cool plane they came out with was the Mustang. And I was kind of shit-talking that plane at first. I was shit-talking the A-10 and the Mustang, and I got them both, and now they're both great airplanes. But the A-10 was like a new design. The Mustang was somewhat new because it had some changes. But like comparing it to Ray's FMS, they're very similar.
Yeah. But they are different, quite a bit different. There we go.
They are. The
wing and the wing on yours is quite a bit different compared to mine. Quite a bit different. So it's not the same plane. They made their own touches to it.
Well, they changed. They made the wings like 50 millimeters longer. They made the wings snap on, and they got rid of all the wires. So I mean,
and
air traffic.
It's
I guess, but I like fast stuff.
It's really pretty.
I kind of want to. Get. Well, actually, if I get the night timber, then people are going to give me shit because I was talking about how overrated the timber is. The timber is very overrated plane. Because think about this. I was talking about this on Dave's show. He probably didn't see the comment. But they discontinued the Commander, right? Think about this. I had one of those Commanders. It was a great airplane. But they didn't have to make 7 commanders for them to sell. How many timbers have they made? They've made the original, Timber X, Turbo Timber, UMX Timber, UMX Turbo Timber, the Night Timber, and then they also have the big Hanger 9 one. They made 7. They made
What
7.
timber don't they have is the question.
Yeah.
What timber don't they
What's
have?
the next timber going to be? A Carbon Z timber?
Yep. Don't they have? They have the huge one, don't they?
They have a Hanger 9 Balta.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just think about that.
So that's
The commander was they only had 1 commander. They've had 7 timbers just to get them to sell. It's like the Park Zone T-28. That plane was out for how many years? They only made 1, and the only time they ever re-released was E-Flight with ASPX. They didn't need to make 7 of them for them to sell.
right. But hey, it's sold, so they're going to choose what sells and keep selling.
Yeah.
It. So another cool thing about this plane is the gear. So let me cycle that while it's here.
It was so good.
Pretty cool. So I noticed that one light isn't on, so I have to try to figure out why that is.
All right,
the
see you,
plane
Hamilton.
flipped over so I can do that. Hamilton's out of here. See you later, my friend. Thanks for coming by. Whoa. Cool. And thanks to you guys who gave me those quick instructions. I appreciate it. Your own opinion of how things work and what's worked for you. I appreciate that. Josh Weaver, what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he's flown it. He's got elevator set up. All right, cool. I'll take a look. Thank you.
Yeah, the timber. I'm not saying it's a bad flying plane. It's just.
Aha, perfect. Thank you, Josh. That's about where I have it right now. Okay, cool. That'll be good. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. So now I need to figure out, I think the rudder needs a little bit of sub-trim one direction. But anyway, what were you saying, Nate?
Eh.
Huh?
All right, see you, Deucey.
Oh, this LED on the side. I figured that out.
I think I might.
Oh, Deuces. Deuces is taking off?
See you, Deuces.
All right, I didn't get to talk to you about your F5. Sorry to hear about your F5.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You need 89 more. You got a few while we've been in here because Randy is always putting it out. That's great. So you need 89 more subs.
Sweet.
So
thank you, Randy.
You're gonna do a giveaway at 1,000.
Yes, and all the wrenches will be going away. So next time it's on, we'll have to start over with the wrenches. I'll give them back out again, but I only want to give them to people who are actually here for the stream.
Are you out of here,
so
Mike?
We're starting over again because I want participants in the channel.
Who's a loyal subscriber?
Yeah. So let's see here. I think I might have unplugged something in the wing.
Yeah. Dave, I might end up getting that night timber just because I want another night plane, but it's just, I don't know. But I think I might actually get the Flex Innovations QQ Extra. Because if you want like a real night 3D plane, and the QQ Extra, I think the light color change on that if I'm not tripping. Because I've had the Timber X and yeah.
That's in there.
I think
so guys, there's a couple of things here. Is that one in right or wrong? Go ahead. So that one's there. So there's, I'll have to check and see if I can get all the lights hooked up.
Don't the LEDs on that just Y in with the ailerons? Because that plane's like, Arrows is like FMS, so they use FMS lights.
It's in 3 different places. So I've seen, so there's one here.
Because
this is with the ailerons. That's one.
Unless those can't be powered off the receiver, they're all constant on. There's no controller.
Yeah, there's no controller. They're all constant on. So there's one here.
I think it's in your wing because the SU30, like I'll grab the SU30 here, like I'll show you how they do it. I don't know if it's the same on the Mig, but if you look at the SU30 here,
because there's a connector on this wing,
it's just
and I might have to pull it out and check
the
that it's in.
LED power on the SU30. They just have it white in because there's the LED.
Right.
So I think that might
It's
be
the same with this one.
Might have just come unplugged,
It's
or
the same one.
if it didn't, it's burnt out.
Same with this. So we'll see. Let me just flip it and unplug it and check. That's why I don't put that damn pointy thing on there. It always hits things and gets in the way.
Cool, the nose going on. Gooniac.
I guess that would make more sense than just taking the whole thing off, right? There we go. Okay, that's off. Okay,
Yeah,
so what wing?
Air Marshal, same thing.
So right wing is red, correct?
No, left wing is red.
Left wing's red. Let's see. I just flipped it over the wrong way then.
See you, top dog.
Yep, you're right. Yep, you're right. So it's the other one. Flip
Red.
it.
I fly full scale, so I should know that stuff, right?
I know. You know it more than I did.
I know.
Yeah, this one's not working.
Messing with you, Rachel.
Damn children. Teenagers always messing with the old guy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's just to show how much fun we have at the field.
That's to show how little. Well, George, let's just say this. The stuff I fly currently, we're not doing much inverted stuff. Like, I'm flying a 172 most of the time. We're not going inverted intentionally.
Keywords intentionally. As long as it's still at 1G, you can.
Steve,
you can do
a real plane. Yes, my mom has a pilot license. Back in April, we bought a 172. A beautiful one, too.
You can do
very, very low time because the guy who owned it before, like, never flew it.
So if you can do a 1G loop, you're good.
Well, the Cessna 172 can, like, it'll spin. So, I mean, you could loop it.
What's it rated at? 3Gs or what?
I don't know. If you have like a 150 Aerobat, they can handle more. I'm gonna put this F-18 now.
I think they handle 6.
Yeah, it's scaring me. This F-18 standing here, they keep sliding. I'm waiting for it to just fall, so I'm just gonna put it back. See, put it back.
All right, so let's see if that helped.
And let me get the Mustang down, because the Mustang is definitely worth showing. That Mustang.
Yeah, go ahead and show it.
I went out again on Saturday, so I had some more fun flying it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this light's not working. Oh, I wonder why. Have to figure that out.
Lil N can be your light repair man.
No, I don't like buying things and having lights not working.
Well, Lil N could be your free warranty for something that I didn't break.
I have to figure out what the hell it is. Did I plug something in wrong? I don't think I did. Or it's unplugged in the fuse. Because there's something there in the fuse. Like I could open it up in the middle and see.
Okay, I gotta figure out.
Grab a screwdriver and look. Oh, whoa, what do you know? The screwdriver fits. I'll be damned.
Dave Marshall burp.
And don't be doing like Dave Marshall and burping all out down there. Shit, he sounded like a grizzly bear in one of those. Yarr.
Oh my god.
All right, so let's. open this thing up and see what's going on in here.
Oh yeah, this receiver has an X-Bus port, so I might buy a Spectrum like GPS sensor to get like airspeed on this.
It has an S-Bus?
Yes, it has this receiver. The 637T has like a shit ton of ports.
Oh, okay.
Wake up. There we go.
Wait, on which one? In your plane?
Yes, my Mustang.
Oh, the Mustang. Okay.
Gear down.
Forgot which one you were talking about.
Ew.
Okay, so
Ew.
you did a good job with the soldering. This
Oh yeah, anybody's curious,
UBC.
that's why 100% aileron and 65% elevator with like 30% expo. If anybody's curious. And
So this is cool. This is cool on the receivers, guys. I mean, on the ESCs, I'm noticing they don't even have BECs. It's just signal and a ground. Okay, anyway, keep going. Make sure that's plugged in.
What'd you say to me?
It's there.
The fuck you say?
Okay, so that's all good. I don't know what's going on with the lights, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Me and Mr. Goo were on one on Wednesday.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah.
Keon had never heard me be that loud.
Did some little detail work on the tanks, just some like boredom work. I just colored the fuel caps red like the real thing, and I poked it with a pencil, like rivets.
Oh, you did some, what do you call them?
Papa dots.
Papa dots.
I was bored.
Papa dots.
It looks way better because if you look at a real Mustang, the drop tank caps are red.
Yeah, they are.
Although I don't fly this with the tanks because this is a civilianly owned plane. It doesn't fly with the tanks.
That's the only reason why you were going so much faster than me. I think without my tanks, I'd probably keep up.
Sure.
Yeah, because I wasn't that far off with the tanks. Seriously. Mine moves pretty good.
But it sounds terrible.
That doesn't sound terrible. What are you talking about?
The prop is out of balance. Probably.
And it is on purpose. I wanted to hear it. I left it a little bit out of balance. You could hear it.
If your prop was balanced, it would go fast.
It's barely out. Oh, actually, oh, fuck.
Barely.
I just did what you did.
I
Just dropped it in the down. I could hear the air coming through it. I just dropped my screw down in the plane. Hopefully I can get it out. Same thing you did the other day, Nate. In your retract.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Oh, huh? What?
We don't talk about that.
Okay. Let's put that back.
We don't talk about how what the hell's potty mouth? What did I say?
You're kind of doing concussage in there.
It's just my natural talk. Dude, if you guys would spend a weekend with me at the flying field and at the airport, you'll see where I get my language from. You should hear the guys at the airport. Oh God.
The key to what we do when we go fly is enjoy ourselves and have fun.
Yes, very.
We don't
Clearly, we
necessarily
enjoy
stay all.
ourselves if you watch Gooniac's content.
We don't stay all prim and proper all the time.
Spencer says it was you. I was like, wait, excuse me? What did I say this time? Dude, Ray is the for Goo. That's why he drops the F-bomb.
Very seldomly.
Yeah,
but I do on occasion.
If you guys do, I think this looks pretty cool, what I did with these tanks. I mean, I was bored. It was like 1 in the couldn't sleep, and I was like, what the hell? I think what I'm going to do next is the real one, these little pylon mounts are like wax. I'm like, do that.
What I'm noticing about this plane is that the screws aren't really doing anything on this little hatch.
No, they're the same with the SU-30. After we did the Afterburner installation, when I brought it upstairs, like 3 of the screws fell out, so I just put a little foam tack on the end of them. I'm
just going to have to make sure they stay in.
Exactly, RC Wallace. I'm not going to change myself. The people that try to change your attitude are the people that don't succeed. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Evil Mr. Goo and the evil Lil N. The pestering teenagers.
You guys are cracking me up. Everything I was doing was just to be goofy. So
no,
funny.
yeah, I don't want people to think that me and Ray like hate each other. It's all in good fun.
No, that was all just me being stupid. It was so funny. Okay, so that light's not working. I'm not going to care. Gonna leave it alone. Got the elevators set up.
I'll fix it.
They are in the neutral position. So now I'm going to stuff all of this stuff back in there.
Hey, dude, this thing would be the perfect test dummy for our new idea because the exhaust stacks on this are like hollow.
Perfect.
Me and Ray have been talking. We're thinking of using some little orange LEDs and some controller to where we put them in the little exhaust stacks and have the controller set to when the motor first fires it, they like flash like a real Mustang when it starts up.
Can be done. We will try it.
That's good. According to GB, if Roy likes you, do something right. We're from the same area. Apparently, Roy only grew up like 20 minutes away from where I live. So,
well, that's right, huh?
He said like Camden Avenue or something, and that's where Bob.
Yeah, that's right down the street. Camden Avenue's in what's that called?
It's like
Campbell?
the edge of San Jose. No, that's like San Jose. Campbell's the opposite direction.
Okay. That's where one of the big hobby shops used to be.
Sheldon's. Isn't Sheldon still open like down that way?
No, it was the one that's now NorCal.
I know what you're talking about. D&J Hobby Life, whatever the hell it's called.
No, not D&J. It was something else. D&J was somewhere else. That was off of Santa Mosaquino and some other place.
Okay, well, yeah.
RC Unlimited. RC Unlimited is what it used to be called.
Never heard about that. I always go to Air Micro. That's where I got my SU.
Oh, yeah.
Micro. And dude, the owner of that hobby shop knows me so well. Like whenever I walk in, he like has the biggest smile on his face because he knows I'm going to be walking out with an airplane. He's
going to buy a plane.
And I bought that SU-30, and he was like, his name's Perry. He knows me very well. That's why I bought my first RC plane was Air Micro, like 8 years ago.
Yeah, I think the first time I went to Air Micro was in 2007, 2008, but he hadn't moved yet. Or 2009 is when I really started going. But yeah. Okay, so that's there. I'll have to deal with the wires another time. I'm going to deal with them now. He's there.
Yeah, but guys, if you were like looking at this Mustang, man,
it impressed me. I was really impressed with it today. Not today, but last week.
I want your paper route, brother. Hey, GB, I'll tell you one thing. Half the planes, and I greatly appreciate these people, but my grandma. It's my grandma. She's the insane one.
Oh, you want that? Here you go. I'll buy it. Oh, you want that? Here you go. I'll buy it.
I don't even ask. Like my grandma has like all the accounts with all like the people, like all like Horizon and Motion because, she really loves my hobby. And my grandpa, that obviously she was married to, he was a Cold War, Korean War vet, but he like loved like when I got into flying. And like he's with Horizon and Motion, he always gets a notification like when a new plane comes out. Like when the F-18 came out, the new high performance, she's like, ooh, that one's nice. And she loves the color yellow. Like if a plane has yellow on it, she's set. She doesn't care.
Nate, I'll be back.
All right. Yes, GB, I do that a lot. Seriously. Like I showed her this Mustang. She's like, oh, what's your next plane you're interested in? I'm like, oh, this Mustang's pretty cool. And she's like, you want it? I'm like, yeah. That sucks, GB. It's I'm gonna appreciate every minute I have with her because she's great. It's not because she buys me planes. She's just she's a great grandma. I'm always at her house, so, and I can fly in front of her house. So if I'm like bored here, just go have her pick me up and drive me there and fly whenever I want. I can fly pretty much any plane I want out there. Big open area. Yes, Roy, she is. She is great. My mom too. My mom, obviously, she's contributed a lot. My mom's the RC super mom. If anybody's seen Ray's videos, if you see her in there, my mom is the RC super mom.
Okay. Yeah, she is totally. Cindy's just awesome.
I mean, she has a plane. We have a plane. She has a pilot's license. She's a pretty damn good mom. She's a pretty awesome mom.
Yep. She's cool. Very cool. So I got my screwdriver for adjusting the gyro. I'm going to put the battery in.
Yes, we are the. Let's just say this: we are the Bay Area Fast Jet Boys, but we're Mr. Gooo and Lil N.
Yeah,
that's the new thing. Because the Mr. Gooo and Lil N thing was made was trying to be an offensive joke, but now it's our motto. We live by.
That's right. That's right. If you get lemons, make lemonade. All right.
Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. See with a different time.
Yeah, it is. I haven't heard that.
This Mustang.
Okay,
chime this Mustang with the Spectrum.
Yeah, that's totally different. That sounds different than anything I've heard. All right, so let's turn all of this stuff on. No flapper on, but we are going to turn on that one. That one.
Off. Gyro initialized. Off.
It's not on.
Gyro initialized.
Okay. Elevator's right.
Yeah, Jermaine.
Rudder's backwards.
The exact same.
Kids playing outside, so you hear loud noise. That's what it is. So, ailerons backwards.
What do you mean, Josh Weaver? Stop talking good about it. This thing's amazing.
Change that. Rudder. He's saying that because he doesn't want to buy it. If you say good things, he's probably going to buy it.
Although I'm not going to say gyros because I left it in this, but I don't ever go out of my way to put a gyro on a plane, unless it's like this and it comes with it. And this plane actually feels great with a gyro. So.
Okay, so gyro is set up. Now the question is, how much gyro am I going to use?
Well, you haven't flown it yet.
It seems like a lot. No, but I usually turn it down pretty low on the first.
If the plane has a gyro, I always keep it off. But I mean, on these, I just leave them on because I trust Horizon's gains. The only time it ever sucked was my Havoc. I think my Havoc was like a first one, so like the gains were just all wrong. And before they released it like a V2 with the new fan, where they changed it like the F18, if you had a gyro in it and you had a fan that was out of balance, it would vibrate so much that it would like shake the airplane. And then I got mine balanced and it flew great. But then this was before they like changed the wing board connector, so my ailerons was freaking out, and I ended up just getting rid of that plane. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. But I see my buddy Keon fly his, and they made it like a V2 with the new fan, and they changed like the wing connector boards. Like they changed them on this, changed on the A10. They put a little V2 on them. I mean, another Havoc wouldn't sound bad, but it's just so expensive for what you're getting. It's so expensive. Like, come on.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive.
For 400 and wherever bucks it is, put lights on it or something.
All right, George Watts, thanks for coming by.
Oh, see you, George.
Get your rest because you're going to need it. You're going to need it with the 2-year-old. So let's see what else. I haven't been looking at the chat, guys, so I'm going to take a look now and see.
There's not much happening.
Yeah, GB, I agree. This plane's pretty.
This plane's pretty.
David Martin Graff, that's kind of funny. My kids had never seen the movies Goonies. And I
What?
put it on for them, and I watched it. Yeah, they'd never seen it.
Bro.
I watched it with my son, my youngest, and he was like, "Oh my God, this is the worst movie ever made." And I'm like, "I have to agree with you, but it's still like a cult classic."
What are you talking about?
Everybody watches it.
Like every time the Goonies is on, I just sit and watch it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's funny, and I've been to all the places where those up there, up north too, and
What's the fat one's name? The fat idiot one. That's always like
I can't remember his name.
who it is. Because he reminds me
I
of
can't
me.
remember. Did they call him Chunk or something? Or
Chunk. There he is. Chunk.
Yeah.
So funny. Chunk.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was
My son had never seen it.
Chunk or Chunk. And he was like, even in like the biggest time of crisis, he's like, "Where are the snacks at, dude?" That's totally me. When shit's hitting the fan, I want to know where the snacks are. Call me fat all you want, people. I heard Samuel say that earlier. Call me fat. I ate the ice cream sandwich. I don't care.
What?
I don't care. He's just he's joking. So I don't like.
So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's right, Baby Ruth. And then that thing that they find down in the basement, whatever that toxic Avenger looking thing was.
Oh, the monster.
Noise go.
That's Mike.
Goofy noises.
That's Mike.
Yeah. This Mike. Don't be a bully, man.
No,
So
I've learned to in like elementary school, people call me fat because I've never been like a skinny kid. I've always been like, I was like almost 10 pounds when I was born. I've never been small, and I used to take it seriously. But then I basically just tell people if they call me fat, I'm just like, fuck you. That's all I say.
Randy's been helping. We're already up to 912.
What do you mean we're you? I'm not Mr. Goo.
No, me.
No,
Sorry, me.
I'm just messing with you. Hey,
cool.
Duke, on, man.
Duke and Doyle, who's that?
He went to camp. Camp A.
Oh, cool.
This is like the coolest kid at camp, man. He's so funny.
Very cool.
Everybody loved him.
Thank you for coming by, Dugan.
I saw it on Deuce's Wild channel. He flew a course there.
Oh, cool. So, it looks like we're done with all I'm going to do today. I don't plan on doing a whole lot more now. When it comes to raising the nose or making more positive incidents, I've got a couple ideas there that I'll have to figure out. I've seen what Pilot Ryan's done. I've seen what RC Air Marshal has done. Not RC Air Marshal. RC Informer. I've seen what they've done. So I'm going to try to figure something out. What I'd like to do is get the rear to squat and the nose to be a little stiffer. So we'll figure it out. But that's pretty much it. I don't need to.
RC was, dude. I'm 15.
But that's the plane. This plane looks really good. It's pretty impressive. Now I got to figure out how to get that light over there working. The light on the left wing is not on.
I fix it for you.
It may not even work. I'd have to figure out why it's not coming on. I just need to give it 5 volts.
I fix it for you.
Huh. Okay, so we got 42 people here still, so we can go on for a little bit longer, but I don't.
Our topics, we need to keep going, man. I've got all the energy because I took a long ass nap today, so it's like, I don't know. Every time I take a long ass nap, and I have good energy.
So I can talk about a couple other things here. So since we've got this stuff done,
I'm joking.
A lot of people have been asking about what I'm going to do with the if I'm going to do Afterburners for this and for a couple other Outrunners. I'll just post up on the screen so you guys can see what's going to be happening.
That's not what your mom said.
Oh God.
No,
I did a banner. I didn't want it to be a ticker. Yeah. Let's get that out of here. Oops. Sorry, computer's slow. Um, save.
Steve from Livermore wants a Mig-29 giveaway.
Oh yeah, that ain't happening.
Okay.
Unless somebody wants to volunteer to have one in my giveaway. Hey, that's great.
All right, Desert Jets.
That in the right place. There you go. That's right.
That's actually a good one.
John T, what's happening? I don't know if I said hi to you or not. Howdy all the way over there in New Zealand. So, guys, as I put up on the screen, I'm going to fly this as it is for the first few flights. Going to leave the Outrunners in there just so I can get a feel for the plane and see how it flies. But I've already got a set sourced out, and I already have it days. And then the plane was stuck running at the FX hub for a couple weeks. But I'm going to put in an inrunner setup because they do have inrunners for 64 millimeters. They used to have a lot of them actually.
They're like the Dr. Mathros 29 millimeter rotors.
Yeah, something like that. But they're actually made by Cyclone.
Oh, Alan, you're
Dr. Matt.
Okay. Alan Gentry. Gentry, I don't know how to say that.
Hey, Alan, that's cool because one of my favorite places to fly is the Oakdale Club.
Yeah, I love flying at Oakdale. It's kind of a drive, but I love.
It's a long ways from me, but it's great.
Desert Jets is asking, are you going to install the light burners in the MiG?
We don't burn light here, man.
We don't burn
Come
light
on.
here.
I'll be installing the Gooniac Firey booties.
There's only one Firey booty, and if the light is burning, there is something wrong.
Right. I mean, hey, if you've got the burning light and your stuff burns out, which has been happening a lot lately, you can come to me and I'll help you out.
Well, Ray,
like
now we're gonna get some fake accounts saying that you shouldn't be competitive, and we're gonna get a thumbs down.
That's great. That's
Mr.
great.
Roger RC or Glenn Har. If you saw that comment when that Roger RC guy, that account was made the same day the video came out. It's this guy and all of his posse that make these fake accounts and just try.
Yeah, it's dumb. So who was saying that? David Martin Graff? I don't know. I don't know if they will or not. We'll see.
That would be cool. Bray, man, you got
it would be, but
ocean. They got to come with a Firey booty out of the box. That would be
well. I like it being an added bonus at the moment. So Steve, we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to fly it. Probably sometime this week. I have to go back to work starting next Monday, which is kind of
that's a good thing to do. Your video is good too. I actually watched the video. It's great. Great breakdown.
For which one?
His burner install in the MiG.
Oh yeah. No, it was great. It was great. It's just we don't want to get into it. I get that, but it's just the measures that people go to. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny.
No, it's hilarious.
See all that other stuff, and yeah, Steve, work. I haven't been at work full time since May 16th. Not May. What am I saying? The March 16th. So, not looking forward to going back, especially since, and I'm hoping that this increase in cases here in California will make them change the level at the moment. We'll see.
Dave Marshall burp.
I mean, Dave Marshall, grizzly bear sound.
No, Randy's got to go hug a bear.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a vacation since I was getting paid, but and I did have to go into work for a few times. I think I got on one of the Zoom calls for one of those.
Oh my god! All my dad does all day is the stupid ass Zoom calls.
Yeah, Zoom's annoying. But anyway,
What?
so yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do an Outrunner Afterburner
Yeah,
just
Ray's a
because
mechanic, guys. There's no
I
really
don't like.
working from home for Ray.
Yeah, I'm a mechanic. There's no doing work from home. Only thing I can do from home is training on computers or emails. Other than that, you can't stretch my hands 18 miles to my job to do the work.
We only been going for an hour. Jeez.
Yeah, that's good though. I covered what I wanted to, so it's all
dude,
good.
AZ Jesuits. I'm really looking forward to the Zoom call. That's just gonna be great.
Yeah, that should be fun.
That is gonna be hilarious.
So Alan Gentry, we fly at a field called Livermore Flying Electrons. It's a little further inland. It's not the one that you see off the freeway.
Yeah, that's
it's
EBRC.
That's EBRC. So if you look up lferc.com, that's going to give you the field we fly at. And it's
What do you mean? That's what she said, GB Linden.
It's a cool spot. Something we said. 42 a whole 42 people. Yeah, and we fly with Nerd Steve over there.
Yes.
He flies some crazy contraptions there on occasion, but usually he's flying a Warbird.
Thank you, Steve. The other day, Saturday, he came up to me. I flew my T-32 like a complete idiot, and he's like, "You're not afraid of bears coming up and grabbing you and pulling you into the runway?" Because I was doing like
Oh, only an hour? Gee, now I get it.
Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
But yeah, you're funny. You're a very funny man. So, yeah, well, this is my last week of freedom.
Can you handle the truth?
I plan on going to fly at Livermore Friday if I can, and possibly again Sunday if I can.
Yeah, me and Ray are gonna go Friday, hopefully.
Yeah,
we're gonna fly like idiots with the Mustang. It'll just be probably me and you because Keon said he can't make it. I think he's going into work.
I'm not taking the Mustang this time. It's gotten enough flights. I'm gonna bring more Yets out to the field. I'll chase you around with your Mustang and my Yets. Also on this
Steve,
this new little Mig-29, I noticed that they didn't paint the white areas. I think I'm gonna have to paint it.
Yeah, that's stupid. They did do that with the.
I don't know why they do.
The invasion stripe on this bare foam. It's not painted.
Why did they do that?
But if they did, it'd be another $20 or $50. This Horizon.
But yeah, so cool. I'm looking forward to flying it. But as I said, I'm not going to do an afterburner for this thing. I don't trust the moving parts and stuff being really close and tight to it. Other people have made it. That's fine. That's great. Go ahead. I'll let you guys get from them if you want, but I'm not going to do it. I prefer inrunners and EDFs anyway, so I'm going to put inrunners in here and make it work. So yeah.
I'm going to put this Mustang back up.
Okay, cool.
I have like barely any room to sit down with that thing sitting there, so I'm just going to put it back up on the ceiling.
Okay.
Raise like the good I am.
So the Zoom, I'm hopefully going to be able to get into that Zoom.
Well, I remember the one they did a couple months ago now when it was you were on there. It was like
I was just laying on the couch and watching TV.
Yeah, you were just like dozing off, just like sitting there.
Yep.
That one was pretty funny. Dave Marshall was like talking about his like that was when Dave Marshall lived in his old house and was like talking about his like strip club he's gonna put in his studio and shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, listen to my telemetry.
ESC 24.8 volts.
Telemetry.
75 Fahrenheit.
And
Throttle cut.
And yes, Reckham Roy, there will be a Firey booty soon for this. There will be a Firey booty, but it's not going to be for the Outrunner. It's going to be for inrunners. And thankfully, the inrunners that are already made, I already make a burner for it. So we shall see.
P-51 Mustang, baby. All right, so yeah, I think that Mustang is my new favorite propeller plane. It's a really tough decision between that and the Corsair if I had to buy one, because it's like I love a look of a Corsair, I love a look of a Mustang, but this one has all the telemetry. It's faster. I mean, if I had to buy one, I'd probably buy this. But I still love my Corsair. My Corsair is still a great airplane. And I think if I go on Friday, I think I'm going to bring them both. If Mike comes, I might let him fly because he wants to get one. But he's also looking at this Mustang now that he's seen me fly it.
So, Jermaine, I just saw your message that you got it. Got your winnings. Very cool. So, as I was saying, we're not going to do Outrunners, only inrunners. So we'll see. And the cool thing is they do have inrunners. Okay, so the Outrunners on this plane are what, 2280 kV, but they're Outrunners. So
yeah, they're 2800 kV. I don't know.
Oh, they're 2280 is what I think they were.
Yeah,
but you got with Outrunners, you're never going to get as much out of them as you can when you get to the higher speeds. So even though the ones that I have now are going to be 2200 kV, they're probably going to spin faster than these, and they're also going to be more efficient. So
yeah. Fuck.
And yes, Alan Gentry is correct. The EDFs are much more efficient with inrunners. Yes, they do work with Outrunners, but it doesn't mean that it's the best thing for them. So I'm going to switch it. Got your bong ready. 1, 2, 3. Right?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I love Randy's shows. Like Dave Marshall said, Randy's shows are just hilarious because he's funny, but he has like the most bland sense of humor.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there like vaping. He's just hilarious.
So, Josh Weaver, I'm going to use what I have, and I don't have anything under 4,000, so I'm going to stick with the 4,000, and I'm going to make it work.
I think it's going to be fine because, like, remember with the A10, how people said, "Oh, it's going to fly like shit with a 4,000." Guess what? Yeah. I fly one with a 4,000. I fly one with the Admiral, and everybody flies the smart shit, and the smart 4,000 is 550 grams.
It's super light.
Admiral's like 640. Flies fine. And I've flown it actually with a 4,000 and a 3,300. It flies better with a 4,000.
Yep. Wow. So it's I'm going to use 4,000. I have 30C and 40C. I'll try them both. I know it's a twin, but they're twins. It should be pulling under 40 amps, so we should be all right.
Yeah, it was the same thing with the Mustang. Like people said, the ground handling's terrible. It's not.
Yep. So we'll figure it out. I go off of people's recommendations, but I'll see what works. I'll make it work.
Well, yeah. Ryan talked about pavement. Yeah. Ryan, we have pavement, but we also, in the summer, we get a 20-mile-per-hour headwind, so that'll definitely help.
Yeah. But I always, with all of my jets, I always pay attention to their the angle of attack when they're sitting on the ground. Yeah. And what I noticed on this plane, same with the FMS-18, F-18, I always pay attention to the angle of attack. Also, with the free wing planes, the F-5 and the Mig-29, and a couple of the free wing planes, they're almost zero angle of attack, or the nose not going the right way.
You know,
So I'm used to having to adjust that, and used to having to get creative in ways to do it. And I usually just add washers to the front, but I can't do it on this one. But yeah,
with my E-Flight F-18, before I got rid of it, I basically went to the hardware store. Oh, is our live stream stuttering? Because on my phone it cut out.
oh,
Okay, now it's back.
I don't think it is here.
No, it was probably my internet. But on my E-Flight F-18, I basically took a screw to the hardware store, and I just put a little lock nut under it, and it raised it about this much, maybe. So that definitely helped. But what I'm impressed with is the free wing. The free wing Hornet, that thing jumps off the ground.
Yeah, it's off the ground.
When I first flew it, I was like, I had flown the E-Flight F-18. I was expecting it to like be a little rough on rotation. I started rolling. I pulled like half back, and it just jumped off the ground. Like, wait, what the fuck? And it wheelies too. The Brewing F-18 will wheelie.
Yep.
And I was like, what? That's not right. The Brewing F-18 has a positive incidence too. When it's sitting on the ground, the nose sits a little bit up.
Right, which is the way most of them should be that way.
That's
so. And if you ever notice the real Mig-29, it sits with the nose up.
Yeah.
So.
If that F-18, man, that thing is also sweet. That's the new high performance, and it's the stock inrunner. And I mean, me and Ray were impressed equally.
Yeah,
it screams.
Pretty
and like,
dang good.
Yeah, and maybe you don't get the 12-blade sound. And I was kind of like, eh. But now that I've flown it, it's like, whew. It's fast. And they changed the elevators, so they're stronger now. And
Nate, I'm going to make you full screen for a second.
Hi.
There you go, because I'm going to turn my camera around.
I have all this energy tonight, man. This is
I noticed. Geez, Cheryl, you're all on one.
See, David Martingraf. Dude, I literally, what was it, 1 o'clock I passed out, and I woke up at like 4:45. Had like 2 hamburgers and my dad cooked, and we're here. Wait. Air Marshal, I don't know if you said that wrong, but it is way better than the stock Outrunner, like the one you have. It screams.
You can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just can't see me, but you can hear me.
Yeah, no. Air Marshal, it is. That's good. Yeah, Air Marshal is way better than the Outrunner. And my buddy Keon, his dad has the F-18 with the Outrunner, and we flew together. And the Outrunner, well, it gets on step like maybe like 20 seconds faster, but once I get on step, I'm gone. Like when I flew with Ray's E-Flight, like when we were flying together, we punched it at the same time, and he stayed with me. But as soon as I got on it, I was gone. Like if you watch that video where the camera cut out, like we pulled up together, we were climbing, and we punched it. He was here, but like if you watch the video, as soon as I got on step, I was gone.
Yeah. No, if we get a running start, I can go past you, but I have to get a running start.
Who are you shooting, man? Are you shooting the
squirrel? Either shooting squirrels that I don't like or other pests.
No, the Outrunner's fine, but with this inrunner, you get all that speed and you get the flight time too. Like when I flew with Keon's dad with the Outrunner, he flew for like 3.5 minutes, and like I said on Ryan's show, I was out at me and Ray with those funny ass videos. We were out there on a Wednesday, but on Saturday I went out for a few hours with my buddy Matt. I did a conservative flight, like doing kind of like high alpha stuff. I wanted to see out high alpha. I flew for 7 minutes, and the battery came down with like 3.8 volts of cell.
What's up, Angelo? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Angelo, what's up?
Gelonius Funk.
Gelonius Funk? Yeah, I've seen his Instagram stuff.
Yeah, I'm in the kitchen. I just have I had the big table inside because I don't want to be outside with my neighbor cooking and other stuff. So wife's not here. She's coming back tomorrow, so.
Where is she in Idaho?
Yeah, she's visiting family.
Idaho.
RC Wazdu, you can't just. I think you can get the.
You can get the motor.
I don't think it's available yet.
If you actually go on Horizon, you can actually get the motor by itself.
From where?
Horizon.
What are we talking about?
He's talking about how much is the FMS motor, just the motor.
Oh, Okay.
You can get them on Horizon. Like I almost ended up buying one because I have an FMS 2000 kV, my F86, and it's great with that setup. But the 2100 would really wake it up. Like, yeah, the 2100 kV. I know the whole fan comes with the 2100.
You gotta. It's different though. You can't just change it because
Yeah, the new 2100.
You have to change the.
Yeah, you
have to change everything. You have to change the rotor too.
The new V2 fan because the stocker old fans, the 2100
it expands. Yeah,
like
I tried to do it with mine and it wouldn't work. It would I'd keep going out of balance. It was because the nose cone kept expanding and the whole rotor kept doing it. So no good, no bueno.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, guys, I think we're gonna have to wrap it up here in a little bit because we've been going for an hour and 20.
Dude, I still got like a few more hours of energy in me, dude.
I don't have a few more hours of energy. That's the thing. I gotta go one of these days. I still have to get the F15 done too. But see, next week I'm gonna be all drained because I gotta go back to work. So I'm gonna be all.
On Friday, man. I want to fly with you again.
Yeah, I for sure want to go out Friday. No Mustang this time though.
Did I ask? Joking.
First sign of getting old, not knowing how much beer you have.
I'm only 15.
Yeah.
On that.
Oh, sorry to hear it, G. I hate it when days are like that, especially on a Monday.
Turbocharged because I had a 3.5 hour nap and then I had like food right before this. So I'm like fired up.
Yeah. Hey, thanks to you guys for whoever came to the Mary Boozer's channel last night to watch me on there. That was cool. I saw a lot of people come in.
10 minutes.
You didn't support Mr. Goo. How dare you?
I'm sorry, man. I was I had just got back from the airport and I was like, I'm tired.
Yeah, RC Air Marshal. I love the Mustang, and I'm glad that I flew it those 3 or 4 occasions that I did. The only issue with it is I can't take all the mass amounts of EDFs that I normally do because it takes up a lot of room in the back of my car. So
you're gonna have to wait till we post some other videos when we flew them in the wind and he was like botching the landings. We were giving him so much shit. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Hey, John T, you should have watched. It was fun because it was pretty in depth. They went into how the install went, and I like how it turned out.
Dude,
pretty good.
I saw Boozer's video on the Bronco, and I was like, I wasn't into that plane before, but it's like, really? That plane is so slow.
Is it slow? I didn't watch it. I have to watch it.
Really slow. Like I saw Motion's video when like that Patrick guy flew it. It's so slow.
Yeah.
Like if you've seen a real Bronco fly, those things scream. Like when I work at Hollish, we have Cal Fire there, and they have a Bronco, and that thing fucking screams, man. Because their pattern, they always do a flyby, and then they make a pattern. They were fighting fire on Sunday too. There was like 10 of those S2 tankers like coming in and out.
Those things are cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Angelo. Hopefully, when the field gets opened up, just come by, and we'll help you out. I've had my own A10 like what you have. It's been fun. Actually, there's another spot we can go to. Talk to me offline. We'll figure it out.
You can't come more?
Text me. No, because they haven't shut down for visitors. Remember, people can come spectate, but you can't have visitors fly.
That's stupid.
So, yeah, I know, but that's the way it is.
Yeah.
So, Angelo, get a hold of me, and I'll be able to help you out. But text me offline. We'll figure it out.
Hey, if you're going somewhere, let me know. I might stop by.
Yeah, the RC Air Marshal, the OV10 Bronco is not crazy fast, but it is super maneuverable. My dad is a Vietnam veteran, and he flew. He was a crew chief on Chinooks. And he said he got the scariest ride of his life in one of those because they were flying like right above the trees, through trees, down the river, and all this stuff. So yeah,
that would be fun.
Well, not if you're getting shot at. That's a difference.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and the OE10s fly over here. They fly over me. And then they have the Hueys that fly over. There's a whole bunch of them that fly. It's pretty cool.
I see all the Cal Fire going on at Hollister because that's where I work at and that's where our plane's gonna live.
Yeah.
And that's fun. And our new hangar that we're moving into is right next to the Cal Fire base. I could get a job with Cal Fire from right there. I could end up flying their airplanes.
Cool.
Everybody knows me at Hollister. It's almost kind of creepy how many people actually know who the hell I am.
Good to me. And you're always around the airplane. So.
Like when I'm running around hangars and stuff, people are like, "Hey, mate," I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" Because everybody knows.
Now being a sailor again. What the heck?
Yes, 88 more.
I'm getting better, so thank you for pushing that out, Randy. I appreciate it. What else was I going to say?
Oh yeah.
So finally, I got all of my orders caught up from the COVID craziness. And well, as soon as everything gets totally caught up, now I have to go back to work. Yeah. But anyway, everything's caught up. I got the last of them sent out over the weekend. Now I'm on to the new orders, no old orders.
This guy, man, this guy was doing some crazy shit. He was always texting me like, "Oh, I've got so many to do today."
Yeah, because I was, I had to get caught up. So everything's caught up. A few ones that I'm sending out this week. But if you guys are interested, take a look at the screen. It shows you how to get them.
That's cool. Air Marshal's been riding an F-18. I'm jealous.
Nice. P3, you told me about the P3. Those things are crazy. I haven't seen one here in a while.
My flight instructor's husband was a P3 pilot in the Cold War.
Nice.
He told me the stories about how he'd go on like a patrol mission and patrol like the Korean coast, and the Korean people on the ships would just moon the shit out of him because they couldn't shoot him down. They just pull their pants down and just flash them. He told me this story about that. It was hilarious. I was like, what the fuck?
John T, get a hold of me. We'll talk. But yeah, take a look at the stuff on the screen. That's the only place you can get them. You can talk to me on Facebook. I've already talked to a few people today on Facebook. I've gotten a couple orders from there. Or you can email me at gooniac33@gmail.com. What were you going to say?
They don't, because he's asking if the FMS fans fit inside of a free wing.
No.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They're totally different. Oh, you mean the whole fan or just the motor? The whole fan, you can make the whole fan fit, but not just the motor.
No, he's saying can you put the motor? I'm thinking he's saying, can you put the motor in a free wing shroud?
No.
No, you can't. Because free wing, the way they set up all their stuff, it's all keyed, so only their shit fits.
Yeah, only their stuff works.
Yeah, only their stuff works. You can put a whole FMS fan in a free wing plane, but you just have to do a little bit of modding because FMS is outer ring is a little bit bigger than a free wing.
Yeah, and the 2100, the 2100 will not actually fit. The new 2100 will not fit on the older FMS setups. They're different. They're keyed different. Yeah, they're keyed different, and the actual rotor is different too. Here, I'll show you. I've got one right here. This isn't the 2100 kV motor, but this is a 2000 kV motor. But they use the same rotor, the same spinner. So this spinner is metal, and inside this rotor, it's reinforced with metal. So it's quieter, but also with the 2100 kV, this spinner doesn't expand, because with the other one, 2000 kV, it won't expand. 2100 kV, it will. So, let's see. Yeah, it's quite a bit different, and the way that the motor mounts is different. So there's a little adapter underneath this that's keyed. You have to go down. It goes down a little bit further. It just doesn't work the same. So you can't. You have to change. You have to get the whole new thing.
Yeah, you have to change everything.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Horizon thing too, to get you to buy what proprietary is.
Yeah, well, it's FMS, because this is something. This is the original motor from the F-18, the E-Flight F-18.
Oh, okay.
because I took it out and I put the new 2100 in. This is a burner too, and the burner's all good. Everything's good, and I'm probably going to put it into my special project if I get around to it. But now I'm back at work, which is going to throw
wait,
hold
up, back up. What's this?
Hmm?
Put it in the private chat. I want to know what this shit is.
Yeah, you know what it is. Just don't say it.
What is it?
It's something that I've had before.
Oh,
I've already had it. Yeah,
I've
but
already
don't
used on it before too.
you don't need to talk about it again. Don't bring it up. Let's make it a secret.
All
So
right,
now
all
I
right.
only need 88 more subs straight.
1,000 subs.
Yeah.
Get him to 1,000 subs because then he'll give away more shit.
Yes, I will actually. That's the plan. Once I get to 1,000, there will be a giveaway. Yeah. So the thing is, and I brought this up already with the wrenches. All those wrenches are going to go away, and I want to make sure that people that are participating in the giveaway are people that are actually talking to me on my streams. So you need to get in there. The next stream, I'll wipe everything out and we'll start over. And yeah, don't worry, RC Wazzy, there won't be any hats. I just used what I had. I already gave some hats to the club. So
yeah, no more hats.
yeah. That is enough. So yeah. So guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. It's been an hour and a half. I think that's enough. I gotta clean up my mess. It's been great hanging out with you guys. Thank you for
stopping by.
I'm glad that RC Air Marshal likes his hat. But everybody was getting pissed off at those hats that day. It's another RC hat. It's another hat. It's another hat. It's 913 subscribers, and Randy Huffins, that's partially because of you. I appreciate it. But anyway, just do a quick rundown of the shows. So today we had RC Air Marshal before me. He's always got a good informative show of some kind. Next week he's going to be doing the RC fly-in thing with his with the real flight fly-in, which is cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'll join that. I'm excited for the Zooms, man. The Zooms are going to be the best.
Yeah, and I still need to do.
If Dave's RC joins, ice cream sandwich.
That's going to be fun. I still have to get that program. I'll talk to Mike Keller again about that. He was supposed to help me out with it. But so there's that, and then I show up after him at 7:15 my time, which is 10:15 Eastern time. The next day is the Flight Club, and it's either going to be Jeff's Custom RC or Raven Rock Aviation who hosts it. And that's another good show. They've always got something cool to talk about. Virtual fly-in is what Air Marshal is on Monday. First Monday of every month. Virtual fly-in. So the next day is Wednesday.
No, you got Mike Keller after Flight Club.
Oh, Mike Keller after Flight Club. AFC, is that what it's called? AFC?
AFC after Flight Club.
Yes. Mike Keller after Flight Club on Tuesdays. So I don't want to forget that. Can't forget anybody. Okay. Then we go to Wednesday, and we've got Ethan RC that does his show. What time does Ethan start?
I think he starts at 4:30 our time.
4:30 our time. Either way, I think that's right. And he shows up before just before GB Linden for Hump Day RC. And then nothing else after that, right?
No.
Okay, and then the next day is Mr. All Day Long. Mr. Kitty. He goes for hours upon hours upon hours, and yes, that's what she said, GB Linden. So yeah, he goes that day.
I don't post videos to my YouTube.
He actually leads into Dave's RC sometimes because he just goes and goes and goes. But Dave's RC is the next day on Friday.
And then, so yeah, Kenny Thursday, Dave Friday. If you care for Motion RCs live, they're there on Friday at 12 o'clock.
I'm talking about regular people.
I'm just saying, Ray.
Regular people.
Saturday, you got King Hanger Rat, Pilot Ryan, and Sunday, you got Boozers, and then you got Mr. Huffins after.
Right. The Pilot's Lounge always has a whole bunch of people on Saturday. there was 160 people showed up last week.
I was laughing my ass off when he called me after the Instagram thing. Like,
yeah, I'd gotten off there at that point. I needed to go back. I think I went to the store and then got back on. But yeah, so that's it. And then there's Boozers on Sunday, and then after that, it's Mr. Randy, who's helping me out get subscribers today.
Yeah, if you guys want to see any content that I post, it's my Instagram, Nate_loves_planes. I know it's a cheesy name. I made it years ago. I made that account by accident as like a joke, and now it's like a big thing. So
it worketh. So yeah, guys, I appreciate the help. I appreciate you hanging out. Still need to get over 1,000 subs. Almost there. When we do, then things will get even better. That's not my whole point in being on here. Whole point in being on here is to help people out with stuff that they need help with. It's not about anything more than just sharing the knowledge that I was not able to have shared with me when I got started in RC. So I'm willing to help people with whatever they need help with.
Now I've got the evil Mr. Goo.
Evil, and he now, if you guys haven't checked out the videos that I posted lately,
oh my god,
you need to go watch them, because they will have you rolling and cracking up. Because I was yelling and acting like a fool because the kids were just on some sort of special level that day.
I was on plane Tourette's. I was feeling like an idiot.
Yeah, it was funny.
Because that was the first day I flew that Mustang. I was loving it so much. My thing is like photo bombing Ray's camera, like flying right over his head, and
right over my head. Yeah.
I did one. I scared the crap out of him because my buddy Keon. This all happened in sequence. So I'm going over him, right? I had like my flaps down. I was going right over him. Keon screams, "Whoa!" And then my buddy Max revs up his jet, and Ray just fucking gets so scared.
I had no clue as to what was going on. And yeah, Christy saw it. I don't know if Randy, if you watched it too, but hey, Alan Gentry, do you know my buddy Ricky Thrower? Ricky Thrower flies at Oakland.
Nothing's gonna beat when I flew the Ultras into my face, though. That was the best.
Yeah, you need to do a slow motion of that.
I could send it to you if you want it. I got it on perfect slow.
I think you did send it to me, but it needs to be done. Yeah, Hangar 51 was cracking up too because of the stuff we were saying, stuff we were doing. But yeah, again, this is going to be like a knowledge sort of sharing thing for me here. Getting over 1,000 will be great, and it's going to be much appreciated. But that's not why I'm here.
I'm tired now. What the fuck?
I'm here to help. Don't worry about the corruption, John T. That's not happening. I'm just here to help people out. It'll be nice to be able to get super chats and all that other stuff. I don't care if I get them or not, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't have to happen.
I got
just get a piece of eye candy on your show. Well, I could show the wife more on screen. She's gotten annoyed. She doesn't like being on the screen.
Who, your wife?
She helped out with the giveaway.
My mom is pestering me. She wants to be a guest on here. I'm like, I don't know.
I thought Nate said he wasn't tired. Now he's yawning. What the hell?
Can I be honest with you? I've been tired this whole time. It's just.
So what, are you on your second wind or what? So.
No, I've just been drinking caffeine. I've been tired this whole time. It's just when I get to like talk like this and just talk about my idiocy, it wakes me up. I'm always tired.
Once post such idiocy. Anyway. All right, guys, that's it.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
We've been rambling long enough, almost an hour and 40 minutes. Thank everyone for coming. Lots of cool things to come. There are some things that will be announced pretty soon. Keep your eyes open. It's not necessarily coming from me, but from other people. You will find out, and it will be very cool. Lots of fun to see. Lots of exciting things to come. But thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out.
Be back next time. And if something else pops up, I might just do a random live. So you never know. I might even do some more premieres. But
you got a ton more videos that from like the past 3 times we've gone flying that are hilarious.
I have like another 12, 13 videos to load. Actually, more than that. Probably like 20 videos I haven't posted yet.
get them posted. I can't wait.
But anyway, good night, everybody.
All right. Good night, people.
And thanks for the help, Josh. And talk to you guys later. Adios.
See ya.